All right, everybody, so we have to talk about this, and I don't know about everyone else, but I'm getting extremely just tired and fed up of Switch 2 rumors. It's been going on for years at this point, and now it's just getting desperate. So the latest rumor is the Nintendo Switch 2 drawing, and I don't know if anyone's seen this, but I'm sure you have seen it. There's videos out there that are like 10 minutes long discussing the design. This thing is shocking. Like, how anyone could look at this and actually try and justify it as a legitimate Switch 2 leak is just beyond me. I mean, from what I'm reading, they're basically saying online that this person was given access to some sort of drawing of the Switch 2 and they were allowed to trace it, and this was their tracing ability. I am sorry, but do they know what tracing means? Tracing is when you can literally see the image and you just draw over the lines. It's not that difficult. What happened to that lower left corner? Did they get too excited and just keep on going over it? It just makes it's blowing my mind. The desperation at this point is just it's just shocking. The dock here, to me, at first I was thinking toaster, because I really do think it kind of looks like my toaster here at home. But now I'm kind of thinking it looks a little bit like they've tried to lobotomize RoboCop. Like, if you turned RoboCop on his back, it literally looks like his visor and the front of his head. But I've got so many questions about this. The shockingly bad Nintendo Switch logo. It's just blowing my mind that they're looking at this going, do you know what, this could be legit because this person once said one thing. It's probably just another rumor person that says the Switch 2 is going to release this week and doesn't release that week, so they say it again the week after, and the week after, and the week after, until it eventually happens, and they're like, oh, look at that, we were right. Full of crap. I'm sorry. Like, one thing I'd be questioning on this thing is, first of all, the USB ports alone are... Surely it's going to be USB-C at this point. I mean, the controllers themselves are USB-C, so why would it not be USB-C for the controllers? That's an assumption I'm making. I don't know. It's 2024. I feel like we're kind of into the generation of USB-C at this point. The handle kickstands, I don't know what, throwback to like the GameCube days, but with absolutely no purpose. Why not just stick to what we had on the OLED? And I'm not saying I'm right, of course. I'm just saying, like, this image really gives you nothing, and it is shockingly bad. They traced it off a kids menu. Maybe they found it at a restaurant. I don't know, because I promise you, if you told me to draw a Nintendo Switch, I can do better than this. I think realistically, the person that made this needs to invest in like a ruler, maybe an art class or two. Not even an art class, honestly. Like, you can do better pretty much naturally, anybody of any level. So yeah, I'm just fed up of all these Switch rumors, and they're just getting more and more beyond like psychotic, quite frankly. I'm definitely sick because I'm kind of in a bad mood, honestly. But yeah, just like, it's been going on for years. It's time to give it up. Like, yes, eventually you're going to be right. Yes, eventually the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be announced. And yes, finally, they can shut up about it just for a moment. Just give us like a brief second to kind of breathe a little bit. But yeah, this is not it. This is not the leak. If you've seen any sort of schematic for any sort of system, these things are computer generated, incredibly well done. If you were tracing it, this is not the outcome unless, I don't know, you were given the schematics and you're like, oh, I don't know, let my child trace it instead. It's just beyond insanity at this point. So yeah, if you're fed up with the Switch 2 rumors, I know we all want it, don't get me wrong, I want it as much as everyone else, but this is not the content we need to be pumping out and kind of filling Twitter with, YouTube with, all that kind of jazz. This is just beyond ridiculous. Weirdly, there's been some big, let's say, creators that are confirming this sketch. I'm just questioning the quality of it. Maybe they've hit a few marks that they believe are correct, but come on, like, let's be real. This sketch is... Couldn't they just... What did they have to do? Did they have to draw it quickly in private and then... Couldn't they have just redrew it when they got home in a nicer, in a better fashion? This is like, they were like, you know what, we're going to make one of the biggest leaks of 2024. So do you know what we'll do? We'll use that initial sketch that took me 10 seconds to put together. All right, I guess mini rant over, but I just don't. It's just blowing my mind. The Switch 2's coming. We all know that. It's going to land, I presume, in 2025. This content doesn't help us getting any closer to it. It's just literally excuses to talk absolute crap, and it's just, quite frankly, ridiculous. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the topic, I guess. Love to hear your thoughts on it as well in the comments down below, and hey, maybe this resonated with you. If it did, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Don't normally do content like this, but it's just been, you know, when something just winds you up, and it's just been getting progressively worse. A few people have done like 3D renders of this now, and do you know what? The shape of the dot could be right. It could need to contain more bits. That would make absolute sense. But surely, like, I'm just saying a little bit more effort. Don't use this image. This image is ridiculous. It's funny. It made me laugh. Lobotomized RoboCop and a Switch 2 that appears to kind of be a top of a shopping basket with that handle. And the Switch logo, which is absolutely screwed up there. But cool. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers for watching. Don't know if anyone will actually watch this, but there you go. Cheers all.